will keep a track of that shocking incident that happened in the train and try to figure out why the investigation that has been launched into why this particular officer Chetan Kumar had opened fire. But for now, we're going to shift our focus to the national capital, wherein Prime Minister Modi is in a meeting in the parliament where he's meeting with top ministers. And they include Rajnath Singh, Piyush Goyal, Amit Shah, JP Nadda, Anurag Thakur, Prahlad Joshi, Arjun Meghwal, Nirmala Sitharaman in the meeting. We are getting this information that these people are in that meeting. And we have Payal Mehta joining us back on the broadcast. Payal, this is the input that we have, that there is a meeting, there is a meeting that has been going on wherein the Prime Minister is meeting with the top ministers. What is this meeting regarding and what all is being discussed in this meeting? Please bring us more details.
Well, as far as this meeting is concerned, it's a strategy meeting that the government has in the morning before the start of the session. And today, the Prime Minister is also, in that meeting. And obviously, they are discussing on how the agenda is to take forward. And also the fact that the opposition continues to press for a demand on Manipur. And how to go about the entire affairs as far as the day's proceedings are concerned. That is likely to be discussed. And we're expecting that there will be some sort of a clarity after this meeting, whether the government will bring the NCT bill today for discussion or not. Even though top sources have already told us that the bill may be introduced today, but the discussion is unlikely to happen. So as far as the opposition is concerned, the opposition has maintained a lot of acrimony over the issue of Manipur, and they want the Prime Minister to come and reply. But the government has been able to list a number of bills and has been able to pass a number of bills as well. But what the day will look like is something which is going to be discussed in the meeting, and we'll get some clarity in some time.
Right. So Manipur still remains to be one of the key issues that is going to be discussed in the parliament session today. That is what we are gathering.
Yes, as far as the opposition parties are concerned, they have put their foot down that they want the Prime Minister to come and reply on the Manipur issue. You have already seen that there was a sort of discussion in the meeting that the opposition parties really had after the delegation came back from Manipur yesterday. They briefed the top leaders of the party, whether it is Mallikarjun Kharge and Sonia Gandhi from the Congress, Derek O'Brien from the TMC and the other leaders as well. So obviously the briefing has really happened and the way forward would have been decided in that meeting, and the Congress party itself is also having a briefing of its Lok Sabha MPs currently even as we speak.
Right, Payal, do continue staying with us because we also have Pallavi Ghosh joining us on the broadcast. Pallavi, this is the input that we have regarding meeting that is ongoing wherein the Prime Minister is discussing and planning out today's strategies with his top ministers. So Manipur seems to be the key issue that is to be discussed, and now that we have a no confidence motion that has also been approved by the Speaker and we are expecting more on that, how do we see things playing out in the Parliament today?
Well, I think every potential of an hangama inside Parliament, because apart from what Payal was talking about, the government also firefighting and the entire situation, we also have the opposition parties equally making up their mind, at least the India front opposition parties having made up their mind that there is not going to be any transaction of business till the Prime Minister comes inside the Rajya Sabha. One of the main reasons why they have been insisting on Rule 267 in Rajya Sabha is that every pending legislation, every pending business must be put on hold, because topmost priority must be given to the Manipur issue. Since the government is not agreeing to that, I think the opposition parties of the India front have made up their mind that come 11 a.m. when the House reconvenes, they are going to be going vociferously in favor of a discussion on this topic and the Prime Minister presence. And the point is that if the Prime Minister can come inside Parliament, why doesn't he not just sit in his office? Why doesn't he not come inside either the Lok Sabha or the Rajya Sabha? So in the backdrop, it is very, very clear that an acrimonious, fierce opposition, especially with getting inputs from the 21-member delegation which spent 2 days in Manipur, they are clearly made up their mind to go on an all-out attack against the government.
Right, Pallavi, do continue staying with us, but right now we have a reaction coming in from Anurag Thakur. Let's have a look at that.
तो बयान तक देने की ये काम नहीं करते थे, यहाँ तक कि केंद्रीय गृह राज्य मंत्री ने केवल एक बार बयान दिया है। हम चर्चा तो पहले दिन से चाह रहे हैं, आखिर विपक्ष क्यों नहीं आता? ये स्पष्ट तौर पर विपक्ष का चेहरा दिखता है कि इनके पास बताने के लिए कुछ नहीं, केवल भड़काने के लिए है। अगर आपको 2018 की याद हो तो तब भी विपक्ष जानते हुए कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी एनडीए के पास पूरी समर्थन है और जितने नंबर चाहिए उससे ज्यादा है, उसके बावजूद अविश्वास प्रस्ताव लाया है और उस समय भी इनकी जग हंसाई भी हुई थी, धुनाई भी हुई थी। इसलिए कहता हूं कि ये सदन में चर्चा से क्यों भाग रहे हैं, इतने दिन क्यों भाग रहे हैं। अविश्वास प्रस्ताव पे जिस दिन भी स्पीकर महोदय चाहेंगे चर्चा शुरू करें, सरकार चर्चा के लिए तैयार है और हम चाहते हैं ज्यादा से ज्यादा सांसद उसमें भाग लें और देश को भी विपक्ष का असली चेहरा नजर आए। चलिए